Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, ready to rock at the stadium at the confluence of the three rivers and home to the Pitt Panthers. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So we got the Big 10 versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big 10 and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
You have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Buffaloes. It was a foot race and he won it. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score Colorado 7-0.
kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
42 Spider, Acorn.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over 1st and 7.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. They've got him to sack for the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense. And it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 20, crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
Number 2 with the carry.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Colorado 14-0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 33. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the set.
Now it's second down here.
Clear. Clear.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Tuna. Longer.
Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
On the ready.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Okay, ready.
Second down and goal.
Set. Bang. Squirrel. Ready.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Fighting off the tackler. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18. Set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Second down. Ready.
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 21, Pitt 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And he'll drop back here on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Inside the 25. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Panthers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he will score. Touchdown. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is
they've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Number 6 with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Colorado 28-7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, but they're just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's an out route. The catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to chuck it again. He's going to take another shot right here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And he finds his target. He has the first. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Let's fly out of the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's a much better job by this quarterback at working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Holstein. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown. Hit. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Colorado 49-28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Snags the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
325.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter play.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Touchdown, Buffs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
To throw, it's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it's been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. That's a relief for the quarterback there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
63, hit, 28.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Pittsburgh Panthers will take over 1st and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 2 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Defense is... There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.